Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, duh. I have to share the link. I'm so dumb. Guys. I'm so dumb. Wait, hold on. Let me see. How do I share it? Copy. Paste. How do I keep forgetting this? Goodness. We're live. Here's the link. I scheduled it and I'm just sitting up here waiting like a dumbass. Okay. Just posted the link. Let me tell them live. I'm so dumb, y'all. I wish I could swipe up. Oh, y'all are here. Okay, good. Hey guys. Okay, I was just I forgot to post the freaking link. And I was sitting here like a dumbass for like a minute, like, oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. So y'all, I'm trying here. So how's everybody? Hey Danielle, what's up guys? Okay, so I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday because, well, I just got home, I just took a shower, and this is the only night shirt that still fits me. All the other ones, when I do live, I look just like this. So I'm just gonna put this on, or like a really big t-shirt whenever I do a live. You can't even really tell, like, with baby, you can like barely tell anything. So, I don't know. But yeah, I was just sitting there for like a dummy every single time. This is how you know. Okay, so I'll probably wait for a couple more people to come in. You guys know how it goes. And then we can get to talking. I mean, I'll wait like a couple more minutes just because it's my bad. I'm the one who posted the link late and everything. Oh, hey, Cameron. Lisa. Danielle, what's up, y'all? Oh, you're bummed. Thank you. I just sent you photos. Okay, cool. On Instagram or on Patreon? It must be Instagram. I haven't gotten anything on Insta yet. Ready? Hey, girl. Yeah, we have like, oh, I just sent you videos. Oh, okay. So much has been going on, guys. So, my boyfriend, he's here, but he's getting ready to leave because he's going back to go see his family, y'all. And we just went there for, on like the 5th. We were there for like 4 or 5 days. So I'm like, okay, we were just there like last week. I do not want to go this week. Y'all, that 7-hour drive is not it for me. So I'm home. He's in the shower right now, but you're probably going to see him like packing right here when he gets out or something. I don't know. Okay, guys, so anything that y'all want to talk about before I get stuff started? I have just a couple things that I want to talk about tonight. Well, let me make sure. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Okay, just making sure. Because of this whole volume thing. But let's see if the picture is better this way. Hold on. There's that. Because, okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit more brighter. I don't know if that's better or not. yeah, so anyway, just write down in the comments if you guys want to talk about anything. But other than that, I got a couple things that I wanted to talk about tonight. So first off, I feel like I should wait until the end to talk about 90 Day Fiancé, just because it's such a mess. And then I kind of want to give a little update on the pregnancy, just, talk about it a little bit. So I had a doctor's appointment, but I believe it was yesterday. I have seriously been considering switching doctors. I think I told you guys before, like, her bedside manner wasn't the best at first, but now it's just like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, I could be overthinking things. Oh my gosh. But I feel like it's almost too late in the game for me to switch over. This is the hospital that I want to have her at also. So I don't know. And I know people will say, oh, it's never too late, but on that floor, there's only like 6 different OBGYNs. So if I switched over now, I feel like it would be kind of awkward. I don't know. So maybe I can get one that doesn't work on her days. I'm just, I just feel like I could be overthinking it and I could not be. So, get a new doctor. 90 Day Fiancé is hilarious, for real. It really is, especially this new, I've been watching all 3. Yeah, I've been kind of thinking about it. So actually this week, y'all are so crazy. So yeah, this week I went and I've been looking for a new one. So I'll probably talk about that a little bit more later. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not kind of like overthinking things, but I feel like it's better to be safe than sorry. You know what I mean? So the other thing I wanted to talk about, y'all, this is so messy. So do you guys remember, like, in the last live? That is so strange. We were just talking about LaToya Life's divorce, but some of you guys don't watch LaToya Life. I don't watch her. I haven't watched her in maybe 2 years, 2 or 3 years, 2017, kind of 18. But obviously she was like a relevant, prominent kind of like Black YouTuber. So I watched her and I know who she is. So the day after we did our live, like, Adam came out with this video talking about their divorce, and I was really surprised by that because Adam is so quiet. If you guys like watch YouTube and you watch him, and just like Lisa T, like, your comment, he was like, he's talking about she for the streets. Now, how many of y'all knew that was just a joke? You know how us women, we can be like, we can be super sarcastic and be like, well, I wouldn't say that, but that's how their lingo is. Like, well, I'm for the streets. You know what I mean? I know that she was 100% joking, but I still thought that was so funny. And it seemed like he was serious about it. It's like, what's wrong with y'all communication? That right there just showed me one of the issues that's wrong with the relationship, you know? I don't watch her either, but I had to see her husband's response. It took me 5 minutes to get here. I saw they're divorcing, but I scrolled past. It was hilarious. Yeah, he seemed to think she was serious. Yeah, and I'm like, and then when I looked at the comments, it was kind of like 50-50. People were saying like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this girl said she was for the streets. I knew she was for the streets. I knew it. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, people really don't understand when somebody's joking. That's what I took from it, because, I mean, no mother would say something like that and be serious, right? And then, now listen, I was also a little bit surprised in how he went into details. So he didn't even go into like details, right? But he said enough. He was talking about this girl. I mean, he kind of alluded to the plastic surgeries. I I was like, Adam, shut up. Shut up. He was like talking about like, some of these people are really superficial. Some of these girls want like, unnatural, blah, 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 this, that, and that. And he's very different. And here's the thing. I know that she's superficial and, she got with like a non-superficial dude, but he is superficial a little bit in my opinion because he's always flexing on Instagram. If he really didn't care about like that life, I mean, unless he was just doing it because he had to, but no, Adam is cocky. So he needs to stop trying to act like he doesn't like the life that she can provide for him. He just probably wants her to be a certain way when he wants it. And I think he's Muslim. Is he, guys? Like, please correct me if he's not. And I know how, like, there's like Americanized Muslim, and then there's, serious Muslim. So I know that can be a little different when it comes to relationships. But yeah, I mean, and I'm also a little bit surprised. I don't know why I thought that they were like never going to get divorced, especially because they just kept having children. But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? You could just be horny. You can be like having a really bad marriage and still be attracted to each other and just be horny, So I was just like, I can't say that I was really surprised by any of this. I'm like, well, I've seen his pics on IG. He looks like a fuckboy. Exactly, J-Ray. I was like, everybody's on his side. And I'm like, this dude, like, if he wants to live that life that she gave, but he wants it to be a certain way. You can just already kind of tell, And I'm like, I guess also because I've seen more superficial on YouTube, people always feel like, I'm just going to go out and say it, like, people feel like a lot of times Black women have to humble themselves. Like, Black women cannot want to be on a private jet. Black women cannot want to do this because if they do that, it makes them seem like they're like less accessible maybe, or less, but there's nothing wrong with her wanting that life. It's just, and he would like that life too. But now they're getting a divorce, all of a sudden he's not this and she's this, So I was like, whatever. I'm not subscribing to him. Nikki seems to be doing well after her and Jamie split, so maybe it's for the best. Yes, you know what? That was also surprising too. Now that I was actually caught off guard by. But I'm not even mad at it, but I am sad at it. Facts, we're not allowed to have standards like other races of women. Exactly, we're not. It's a totally like different ball game with Black women. I don't feel like they have to humble themselves and make themselves look, if you want to get that surgery, get it. If you want to wear, if you want to like live this type of lifestyle, buy this, buy that. I mean, who cares, Everybody else is doing it. Do I think that a lot of times when just people in general get a lot of money, they spend it dumb instead of investing in like, Black people, I do think that, but oh well, it's their money, so who cares? So also like with Jamie and Nikki is interesting also. I don't know. I like her. I like that she's being open. The only thing that sucks is with social media. Like, for instance, whenever she comes out making a video being open, people sometimes attack her. Like, I remember she was talking about, like, being everything to her husband. After that, like, a lot of girls started making videos talking about why you shouldn't be, what is that word to your husband when you're kind of like, when you are like admissive, not as submissive. Yeah, it was something like people were making videos talking about that because Nikki was saying that like she was kind of like submissive to her husband in certain ways. And I just saw all these girls talking about why you shouldn't do this, and they put Nikki's name in the title. They were talking about it in reference to her video, and I was like, this is why people don't talk about shit. Because there's always all these weird naysayers, you know. It's marriage. Marriage is very like give and take. And I can appreciate her coming out and talking about their relationship. Jamie is not talking about nothing. But and I don't think anybody will want him to, of course. But I don't know. I did like that Nikki was, you know, talking about it. So that was one of the things that I was just thinking about this week, like how people carry on relationships and other stuff. Oh, I had something else I want to talk about. Today I got a little gift. And I was like, this was something that was just so cute and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh. Let me see. It says Jamie most likely will lie. Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, I don't really care, but like now that we're talking about it, what could make her just divorce this man? Like, I know that it's not out of nowhere, right? Because just because it's out of nowhere for us, but what the fuck could have made this girl just want to be like, I'm done and I'm never going back? Like, what is it? It wasn't cheating. Like, what? I feel like she knew all along something wasn't right about this marriage. I feel like Nikki probably settled down too early before she experienced life on her own. Maybe. I mean, when she said that they met on MySpace, I was like, damn, girl. I mean, even though she did say they dated other people in between. Okay, now listen, guys. Do y'all think that Nikki is going to get with another black dude or another white dude? Because I'm thinking black. I'm thinking that her next little boyfriend is going to be like she already has guys in her DMs, first of all, that are willing to be like her little sugar daddy or don't even want to meet her, just want to give her money to like do whatever she wants. Like, I don't know. Let it be. You say black, African, definitely, I think. Okay. And then she surprises us with another white boy. I don't know. I was kind of thinking, I was like, man, I was thinking African too, but she said that she's also dated black guys in the past. So, you know, I'm thinking, I'm just hoping it's not like some rapper. And I would not be mad at like a football player. I really wouldn't be mad, but I would be disappointed. I'd be disappointed because I'm like, girl, please don't get with any of those guys. Just because, I mean, and if she does, don't take them seriously. Probably white or African, definitely not Black American or Caribbean. Laugh out loud at rapper. But you guys know, like, a lot of times, like, a lot of these girls on YouTube, I end up finding out that they're like secretly like dating rappers, dating football players, dating basketball players and stuff. And I'm like, what? I remember I was talking to this one girl. And she's like a big influencer. She's black, and we used to talk like back in the day. And then she like really blew up. And we were talking again. And I remember her talking about, like, at first, this guy had, like, reached out to her. It was nothing serious, right? And then years later, he reached out again. It was maybe like a year and a half later. She was not interested in him. But, yeah, he's like a VP of, like, a company. He's, like, a really big guy, but he's kind of old. I mean, I don't blame her. But I know that she went from him and then she started dating this guy who's like a basketball player or a football player, something like that. All I know is that she got an apartment and it wasn't that far from like his training grounds or wherever he was living. It wasn't, she got like a little apartment, condo, whatever, like not too far from where he is training. Secretly, because those dudes sometimes don't want to claim. Exactly. No, that's very true. I'm just like, what's up with these dudes? You should be glad that anybody even wants to be seen with you, because a lot of these dudes are ugly as hell. But, and then I always see like these girls coming out with like these stories about dating a rapper, and I'm like, we knew, because that's just not matching, you know, whatever. But yeah, whatever she decides, I'm excited. Okay, so you know how like on Instagram I've been really vocal about this whole like Shane Dawson situation. This is the strangest thing that's happening. So you guys know that Morphe dropped Jeffree Star, right? Okay, I thought that he was co-owner of Morphe. That's what everybody was saying. He's co-owner, they can't drop him, blah blah blah. And I was like, he's co-owner, really? But I just ended up finding out that he got dropped from them. But I feel like somehow he will still be on their payroll, because that's just how evil people are. They will keep something like that, like just some type of string of him. They're still going to be profiting off of him somehow. I heard he was part owner too. Yeah, apparently he's not. But then also, okay, so you guys know about Sanders Kennedy. Sanders got really popular 3 years ago, or 4, maybe 5, I don't know. But this was back when Jeffree Star was, you know, really popular for being racist, basically. And he was always getting canceled and not canceled, re-canceled, whatever. So Sanders Kennedy, he does like he does tea time. So basically, this boy, sometimes he can, like, I like him, but sometimes he can be a little bit like, he tries too hard. Basically, Trisha Paytas, she's already sent him like a cease and desist, but now she's trying to get his channel deleted. And I don't agree with that, because Trisha needs to get her channel deleted, if anything. A lot of these white influencers in general, they profit and they make money off of Black people. But when they see Black people making money off of them, they want to sue. They want to counter something. They want to, like, you know, they want to bring somebody, you know, they have no problem trying to like take the money away. Do you guys remember Nina, I forgot her name. But she would always say like, kisses for my kisses. It was so stupid. What is her name? It's Nina something. Let me see. I heard they're probably secretly paying him. Exactly. He might sell on a percentage, but they won't publicly promote him. Nope. I heard he tried to get Shane investigated. A stripper, yeah. The girl you did a video on. Yes. But what is her name? Isn't it Nina something? Oh, Unrated. There we go. Nina Unrated. Okay. I haven't watched her videos either, but she started getting popular again because of her stripper videos. Like, everybody knew that she was like a stripper, and she came out talking about it. And this girl is like 40. Her face looks old, but her body looks fine. Looks good. She just has a really ugly fake butt. I forgot, because I never heard of her until you. Yeah. Okay, so Nina Unrated, y'all. You guys know how she has an OnlyFans. So her and Trisha went like way back in the day, and they used to like do these swap videos. Yeah, she messed up her money. So this is like a perfect, basically like on OnlyFans, you get 5% of whoever copies you, like whoever signs up for an account using your referral, you get 5% of their lifetime earnings. So Nina had like $16,000 because Trisha is like a top 0.1%. So she's made millions of dollars off of OnlyFans. So I guess like 5%, she was at 16,000, 18,000, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Trisha went and she wrote into OnlyFans, and, you know, they took her money away. Now, I didn't know that you could do that. You could just write them. And even though you're the one, even though OnlyFans want you to refer people, they can just take your money away like that just because somebody asks. It's referral money. Like, Trisha is like the queen of referrals. She's trash, and she's always promoting some dumb shit that she wants somebody to buy. Like all the time. Like, what was that thing that that everybody used to do where you would answer like questions and then you could get paid like 10 cents, 50 cents, blah, 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 blah. I forgot what that even was, but I remember like they would pay her thousands of dollars to promote that shit, and she had a referral link. So yeah, Trisha went and took that girl's money away. Now listen, I don't really care for Nina Unrated. I think that she's desperate. I think she's just, you know, desperate trash too. But at the same time, those paid surveys, yes. I don't remember what those things were called, guys, but she would always but it was like back in the day, everybody had a sponsored video from them saying, hey, you want to make money as a teenager? You want to make money from home? Make money from your phone. It was always that. And it was like, and then you would click on it, and it was like YouTubers talking about doing a bunch of fucking surveys and you getting paid 10 cents, 50 cents. Yeah, they kill me. And I mean, that's not even the only thing that she's promoted that's bullshit. You know what I mean? So I still see those sometimes. So I was like, how are you gonna get mad at somebody and another thing is, okay, you don't like Nina. How are you gonna sign up for OnlyFans using her referral? So clearly you're still watching this girl's videos. Like, even I don't watch her videos. You don't even like this girl. You guys had a public falling out, and she's made videos talking about how she doesn't even like this girl. How are you gonna sign up? So clearly you're watching her videos, or you're still talking to her somehow. And you're gonna use her link to sign up for OnlyFans? And you know that you're gonna make money? Like, Trisha is always putting, hey guys, sign up for OnlyFans through my link. She knows that it's 5%. She knows that the person's gonna get a percentage, but I guess she doesn't know how to do math. So she was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, anytime a person of color is making money off of Trisha, or a lot of these white YouTubers, they get very upset, very offended, and they get scared, and they get really nervous. Hold on. I have to make sure. I'm going to put my light on. This is my phone. I'm not getting bit by anything. Because sometimes little mosquitoes will bite. Oh, I like that shirt. Really? You're wearing that shirt to travel? So yeah, guys. I'm just laughing at her because of her bullshit. Hold on. People dislike people to be their biggest fan. Exactly. Nina should have made a video. Y'all, I thought that was the dumbest thing ever. Why would you make a video bragging about that? That was so dumb. I mean, but at the same time, like, even though I would have kept my mouth shut, at the same time, we can all agree. You guys know how, like, a lot of, like, there's like a circle, basically, like, with the big YouTubers, and a lot of them are white people. They only stick with white people. You will never, the only time you'll see them have like a person of color friend is if it's like their hairstylist or their video editor or somebody who's designing something for them. They have to be like working for them to be in their circle. But with other white people, they can just hang out and be there, just sucking off their life, and it doesn't matter, you know? So that's just like my my whole point. Oh, sorry guys, I'm like slashing people. Oh, actually this little button popped off today. So yeah. That money went quick. So dumb. And I know that Nina is kicking herself. Another thing is, okay, how do they do it with the referrals? Like, she just had that money sitting in the account every single month? Or she never took that money out of her, her balance? Or did they take the money from her balance that was owed for the referral? I am really curious about this. Or do you only get your referral quarterly? I don't know. But yeah, that's like one of the topics basically that I want to talk about. Oh, and guys, I just want to let you guys know that like I ended up moving all of the YouTube vlogs. Like I ended up moving them to the vlog channel. So I put them back on 10 Years Lit Life just because I just, I wanted to start talking about more like, just like issues and things like that, like fun stuff. Things that I find fun, besides baby stuff on there. Let me see. Or they only befriend Black YouTubers who don't talk a lot about Black issues. Exactly. And yeah, and it's so stupid. It's like they're like threatened or something. She probably didn't cash out. Yeah, I'm like, so you were just letting that money sit there every month? I mean, I get it about letting your money sit there, but if you are getting ready to do something just completely reckless, well, I know that she'll never do this again. So, you know what I'm saying? You tried to make her look stupid, and then you ended up being made to look even more dumb than you already do. Nina is just too old for this. Isn't she like in her 40s? Because I think she said she was born in like the 70s. It's like, aren't you like... I'm sorry, but it's like, you're too old to be doing the same dumb stuff. Too old. AKA Makeup Shayla, but they tend to shy away from Jackie Ann. Yes, they definitely do. She should be 45 now. Wow. And there's nothing wrong with being a 45-year-old stripper. It's just that, like, what is that? Oh, your camera? No, it's in the truck. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, she's still doing that dumb stuff, and she's still hanging out with children. Like, her friends are like in their 20s. I just find that, like, I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with the 70s too. Not that emoji. It's just like, why are you still doing the same stuff? You should be doing new things. You don't need to be hanging out with other 45-year-olds. Nothing wrong with that. And here's the thing, guys. Like I said, her body looks good. Her face looks, but she's always looked strange. And her butt is fake. And it's like that diaper butt that, that a lot of people have. But these are men, so you don't even have to look good to be making money as like a stripper or somebody on OnlyFans. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just saying, like, why is she still doing the same dumb stuff? Believe me, if I was a 45-year-old woman, I would never make a video saying, "Hey y'all, guess who got my referral?" Like, you dummy. Especially when like money is so serious to her. But yeah. Okay, guys, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was, well, somebody just commented that, but Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all, what the fuck is going on here? What? Okay, so basically, you guys already know the story. She was hanging out with Tory Lanez and Kylie Jenner. They left. And I think she was in the car with her girlfriend, Kelsey. You guys know who Kelsey is. She's that light-skinned girl on Instagram who lives in Houston, here in Houston, but sometimes she goes with Megan on trips or whatever. Apparently, Kelsey was in the back seat. I don't know. But Megan got into an argument with Tory Lanez. She tried to get out the car. And he accidentally shot her in the foot, in the toe, or something. And then, I guess during the disagreement, somebody called the police. So, yeah. Wait, okay. Let me see. You said, I'm confused. It's a lot. Nope. Yeah, does anybody know what happened? Like, I'm just so confused. I'm like, because people are talking about, because I don't think they're dating. I think that they got into like a disagreement or something, and then she was like, and then, and maybe they were like fighting with the gun. Maybe, but I don't think so. I can't say. Exactly. So many questions raised. The ghetto. For real. And you know what? It said they were in like the Hollywood Hills, but I'm like, you know what? California has a lot of hills. That place looked like, I don't even know. They would spend a lot of time together though. Girl, it's quarantine. No, just kidding. But yeah, I was just confused. And then they made her get out the car. Because I was thinking maybe Kelsey called the police. But I'm like, why would the victim get out the car? Why would they make her? And then she has the steps, you know, do all that. And then she's been shot and there's like blood all on the concrete. You got everything there? Oh. Coffee. Oh. Let me see. Okay. Tasha's K, who is unreliable at times, claims they're secretly dating and he accidentally shot her. Why would you bring a gun to chill with your friend? Yeah, I just think that's how niggas are. Because in Hollywood, do you guys see that a lot? Like people they'll have like drugs, guns, all that just to go to like a grocery store. So I think that's just what people do. They were coming from Kylie Jenner's house. White people called the police. Now that I believe. I thought it was like her girlfriend. Because I'm like, what kind of fight were they having where the police needed to be called? I thought that, like, did he shoot her and then her girlfriend called the police? Or did he shoot her and then the neighbors called the police because they heard a gunshot? Or did they call the police because they heard them arguing? Like, what the? I don't trust hanging with Kylie. He can hire security. He knows he had a felony. He has a felony for what? They're going to deport his ass. Back to Toronto. You go. Oh my gosh. And y'all, you saw how he was only 5'3"? And honestly, I feel like they were being a little generous. I'm thinking 5'1", 5'2.5". Maybe. Did you see the full video of them being arrested? It looked like she passed out. Oh my goodness. Guns and white people and black people, someone white called. Being too short. No, I didn't see the full video. How did y'all see the full video? The only thing I saw was like it was like a 10-second clip. And, you know, all I saw was him on the ground, very tiny. This was him. This was her. He was like a little speck, like a little piece of confetti that was on the floor. And then I saw her hopping around. He has a felony for being too short. Y'all are so stupid. Y'all need to grow up. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. I don't know why anyone is surprised at his height. He's been short. He's been short, but girl, not 5'3" short. Twitter has a 2-minute video, and it's more clear than you guys. Twitter is amazing. Y'all know. Oh, you gonna use that card? You can use this one if you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I just started like getting on that. I'm like, ooh, this place is amazing. The only problem I have with Twitter, I do this every time, is y'all somehow, I guess because of the people I follow, I guess they follow at the same time people, I always end up seeing Trisha's smelly pussy busted wide open on Twitter every single time I get on there. Or like her new, like this, the all the time. Every time I go on there. Twitter, just a mess. I'm like, and it's always like, I don't follow this girl. I don't even really follow anybody that she knows, but there are a few gay guys that follow me. And, you know, some like young people who like we follow each other. So I'm like, is this it? Because I'm always seeing this. Am I like, just like, you know, just in the recommended, that's all. I've seen her exposed on Twitter. I still have PTSD. It's too intense. No sensitive content warning for her stuff. And it's so, yes. Y'all, okay, so I don't want to get off the subject of Megan just because she's so, like, the whole situation is so strange. And you guys know what? I've been subscribed to Tasha K for years. I have never, like, I've only watched one video of her. And I think I only watched like 5 minutes. She was drinking some wine. I believe she had just had a baby, I think. And this was like a couple years ago. I may have to check this. And see. What is this? No. Ooh. Okay. But for some reason, I haven't been getting any emails today. I don't know, that's weird. She's entertaining, but her sources aren't always right. She had her baby last year. Okay, then that was when I had watched it, but I've been subscribed to her for years. But yeah, I have to start watching it. But you know what? That's a typical media channel. You watch them and you just hope that whatever they're telling you is accurate. A lot of times it's just not. And she's not accurate at all. Ooh. So is she like married or what? Like, what is she? Tasha K. And does she live in Atlanta? Like, what's going on? What's the tea on Tasha? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. A little thing just keeps popping open. Thank goodness I wore a bra tonight. Oh, yeah. So basically, Saunders Kennedy, last time I checked, she was about to, she had tea on Cardi B. Yeah, married in ATL. Okay, she's in Atlanta. So basically, Sanders Kennedy, he said allegedly that Trisha Paytas' mother and daughter like participate in her OnlyFans content. Now, so that's why she sent him a cease and desist. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, we were talking about this in a live last year. Like, when she's doing her OnlyFans content, her mother is in the room. I've seen it a couple times. So if her mother works for her, her sister works for her, she's her assistant, there's a very good chance, and your job is a porn star, there's a very good chance that your family is going to be in the room with you. Unless, because her mom doesn't just sell Poshmark stuff. So you said they film it. What? Wait. Yes. So she basically sent Sanders Kennedy, the black guy I was telling you about, she sent him a cease and desist because he was accusing her of them participate. Well, not kind of like participating or being like the sister was using a toy on her. That's what he said. That somebody said. Now, I would not be surprised because I know that they do film her because you can see the mom in the mirror sometimes because that was back in the day. I don't know what they're doing now. Y'all are these emojis. So I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if it was true. And so I was just like looking and I was like, this is some bullshit. This girl, like I wish I could, whatever. I mean, and I feel bad for him because I can just tell that first of all, Sanders has anxiety. Okay, you'll be back. Okay. Sanders has anxiety, so it's kind of hard to tell. Like, whenever he tries to come and defend himself, he doesn't do it very well all the time. Ooh. Wait, the sister? Okay, I saw that the sister has an OnlyFans account too. But I didn't look at it, but what is she even doing on there? And this girl, she's always pushing her family members to do stuff that they don't really want to do, and they always just end up abandoning it. So is she nude on there, or is she just like showing her toes? Oh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see the whole like Cam LA thing? Like Black China? She has like a show. It's on Zeus. And I didn't even see it. I don't even care about it, honestly. I was just like, but basically just follow people around. It's like a reality show for people who do OnlyFans. And so, here we go again. So you guys know one of the twins. I didn't know guys be paying that much for toes. For real. No, what does she do now? Wait, what did who do now? I wish she never got all that surgery. Danny from BGC is on there. Yes. So you guys already know what I was about to get to talking about. Okay, so these girls, I mean, obviously these girls are fucking sociopaths, right? Danny and Gabby. I don't care if you guys like Gabby more. I don't care. Like, they're both fucking crazy. And they're just, they're just crazy. Okay, so, you know how they mainly only, like, reply to, like, negative things? So I must not even be a negative. This was, like, last month. So she was saying something about, you know, I never show my body for blah, blah, blah. You don't like them? No, it's not that I don't like Gabby, her sister. I don't like Gabby. But I like Danny, okay. She's okay. And I know that it's like the other way around. Everybody hates Danny, but, you know. Gabby is more likable, but they both crazy. Yes, they're both crazy. Gabby is trash. Just seeing from the things that she does and what she expects, I mean, she's trash. But it's fine. It's fine. So I commented and I was like, girl, I'm pretty sure you've shown like more for less. Because she was talking about how she was making it seem like on her OnlyFans, she wasn't going to be showing no boobs. That's what she was basically saying. She on Instagram showing her bare titties. This was like last month. Bare like chest under a fishnet. But then she replied back to me and she's like, the only person I've ever, you know, what do you mean? I've never shown my breast online. I've only shown my boyfriends. And I said, yeah, that's what I mean, for less. Because we already know she's only had trashy, abusive dudes who she always goes back to. So I was just like, yeah, we know you've shown more for less. I'm just saying. And so then she got like offended, and other people were saying the same thing. But then like literally like 5 minutes later, she was on there showing her titties. So I was like, you know what? You can keep this. You have a botched body. Your hips look weird. Your legs look strange. You have great boobs because those are natural. But everything else just looks like a mess. So. I knew it was something when she got into with Bad Baby. She's always trying to like get into fights with people who she knows she can get caught from because she's desperate. She's desperate. She's always wanted to be famous, and that's just what it is. Yes, and her mom, yes, complaining about being single, but gets offended when people give her advice to cover up so guys don't feel. Yes. Yes. Surprised she didn't block you. Me too. You guys, the only people who literally block me are usually like racists because they don't want to hear the truth. But yeah, whenever I say something to somebody who's like a Black celebrity, I never say anything rude. I just say things that are like normal. But they always get offended, and I'm like, okay, you know. And even at the end of my comment, I said, "But get your money," you know. I liked the comment, and she blocked. It must have been a negative comment. More like shown for free. For real. I'm like, girl, you and your, like, after I've heard the relationship, I don't judge people about their relationship. That's not the point. The point is that, like, you've had guys rape you, spit on you, beat you down, call you out your name, stalk you, break your windows out, all this stuff, right? And she will still go back to them, which that's her business. People do it all the time. But she thinks that she thinks, oh, I would never show myself. And I'm just like, but you are. Like, you're trying to act like you would never. So I was like, girls, just stop the fakeness. Just stop it. But whatever. Bad Baby is half her age. Yeah, she was like beefing with her. And I was just thinking to myself, well, that just says a lot about you. Like, why are you beefing with, what is she, like 17 now? I think 16, 17. Whatever the predators love. But she's like a kid and you're over here fighting with her because she said she didn't want to be on your podcast. Who cares? She's not even a good host. like, and I'm trying to be rude. She always takes the click and bait. She ends up talking about herself, and she just is not even that interesting of a podcast. So whatever. What do you think about her and what do you think about her and Winter? Okay, so the her and Winter situation. I watched both the videos. I watched both, and I feel like this is 100% a misunderstanding. Danny is crazy. So I think that she just misunderstood her. But I do think that Danny is desperate for clout. Like, every time they hung out, she did always want to film. That's annoying. And I feel like she was just desperate hanging on to her. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Danny didn't really have a lot of money, so Winter should not have been asking her for, gas or a Uber or anything like that. But I don't even think Winter was asking that. But she said that she was, so whatever. I don't think she was, because it's like, we all know she ain't got no money. At the time. Now with her OnlyFans, You out of here? Okay, hold on. Let me put this down, because I don't want them to see my big legs. Hold on, I gotta hug him. Oh, okay. Whew. Love you. Yeah. Yay, I did. Okay. You didn't forget anything? Okay. Ooh. Okay, so y'all are so crazy. But yeah, okay, so with the whole Winter situation, I was just thinking to myself, like, okay, Winter even said at the beginning of the video, y'all are so dumb. She was saying at the beginning of it that she did not want to hang out with Danny, right? And so I was like, why did you hang out with this girl? She shows everybody that, like, she can't be trusted. And she ends up falling out with everybody. She even stopped talking to, like, her gay best friend so that she can hang out with Winter. And I was like, girl, you are so desperate. So y'all are so funny. I'm looking at your little emojis. Let me see. I still didn't watch either video. Danny is desperate and broke. Okay. No, I'm judging her choice of men. Are you dumb as hell, especially with the kid? Exactly. Can you stop it? But yeah, Gabby too. I mean, that's what I be saying, guys. Like, I don't have a favorite twin, because how can you pick from trash? It's very difficult. So I like it because they're train wrecks. I don't watch Gabby anymore, especially after that video with what's his name? Talking about that. What is that guy that his name is Russ, the singer or the rapper? I was like, oh. After I saw that video, I was disgusted with her, because she was just trying too hard to be a down ass bitch. And whenever she gets mad, she starts talking like a Puerto Rican. Does anybody notice that? Okay, I know that she's from Boston. What does she talk like? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Whenever Danny starts, Gabby, she starts talking like she's like from Boston. She gets this Boston accent every single time. And I'm like, girl, calm down. It seemed like she's more upset that Winter talked about her being crazy over her ex and stalking him. Me too. I stopped watching after Russ and that colorism video. She does. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I could not believe that people were like mad at Russ. I was like, what? Because I mean, I've told you guys this before. Like, whenever a guy is very honest with you, he was honest with her. He never said, you're my girl. But for some reason, like, women do this all the time. Like, we, instead of just being upfront and saying what you want, like, okay, I want a relationship, I want this, I want that. Women feel very guilty about just being honest about that because they don't want the truth, or they're scared what the reply would be. When in reality, oh, he told her he didn't, oh, okay, I'm sorry, girl, I missed that part. Okay, good. So he was even more honest than I thought. I don't understand. Why would you, like, she was really trying to show him that she was the one. Girl, you were never the one. He never wanted you, and he showed you multiple times. It's like, if somebody shows you who they are, just accept it. Accept it and move on. And then, you guys, he got her pregnant, and she had is it an ectopic or something? Ectopic miscarriage? You guys know what I'm talking about, what she said in the video, right? He sent her money, and she sent it back. She didn't want it because she was trying to show him how loyal she is. Like, bitch, you hoes are why dating is so difficult. You make everything, you guys try so hard to make something what it's not. You are not the one, okay? And you can never tell somebody like her that, ever. And then with Danny, y'all, this girl is still talking about a dude who never loved her. He is married. He has a child on the way. And when I saw Winter talking about that, I was so happy because I like Danny. Sometimes she talks about that like she makes it seem like they were like lost soulmates. These girls are fucking delusional, and I could never be friends with them. But you know what? There's a lot of people like that. Like, could you guys honestly say that you could be friends with somebody who's just delusional all the time? No. Yes, annoying fake. I wouldn't text my ex every other day. She's so weird. He told her, yeah, and she still pushed it. She probably thought he would change. Yes. They was only out late nights. And then he flew her out like a fucking common slut. Fucked her. Made sure she stayed in a hotel room for him to come and fuck whenever he felt like it. These girls are so embarrassing. Like, I am ashamed to be a woman. Like, I'm not a woman. What are you talking about? No, I'm carrying a child. Yes, I'm not a woman. I don't want people to know that I'm a girl because of these girls. I don't want anybody to know. I know it's sticking me. Like, they make me ashamed. Like, don't even claim you're black. Please, just claim you are something else, Puerto Rican, like you've been playing. Please, because I don't even want to claim. Like, so embarrassing. Like, when I was watching the story time, I was just like, oh my gosh. I was just like, oh, for both of them guys. And then, yeah, he never took her out on a date. And then he was like on live with this young girl. He was always posting pictures of everybody but her. You had a chemical pregnancy, but he will not post your busted, trashy ass. Okay? And here's the thing, guys. Nothing wrong with being a mom and going out, right? And so she kept thinking that that's what everybody was saying. Like, oh, you're a mom, you shouldn't be going out. No, you're a mom and you shouldn't be getting flown out to stay in a hotel room and get fucked by a man who will never want to be with you. That's what people are saying. Hello. Those girls belong on Bad Girls Club. No, she's 32. I don't see how she doesn't get it. She had a miscarriage by CT. Never in a relationship, though. But you guys could never tell this girl that because she keeps telling people that they were in a relationship. CT, I saw him in comments saying that they were never together like that. But to her, they had an entanglement. No, I'm just kidding. I hate that word. He was still messing with them. Yep. She was hyped saying his song is viral about her. Girl, there are like 6 different options of who that song could have been about. Do you know how easy it is for a man to tell you that you have the best pussy on earth? There, I said it. You can say that to anybody. Like, can you guys just imagine being friends with a girl who is as delusional as those girls? You would literally have to like kiss their ass and just ignore them when they're talking. 'Cause I've been friends with girls like them. They're narcissists. And you can't tell them anything. They won't listen to you. And they just live like a toxic ass lifestyle. Not an entanglement. And her sister backs her up on everything. Yes, one of them needs common sense. Exactly. And I'm like, people think that Gabby has common sense. Y'all, neither of these girls have common sense. It's just that Gabby seems more responsible because she has a son. That automatically makes you look responsible. But other than that, I'm not even trying to be rude, but like, you keep using the excuse like, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just very confused. You live in Boston. Boston is fucking cheap as hell. And you're still living with your mother who you claim doesn't like you. Like, I'm just so confused. Like, I would have moved out. Boston is like, and they don't even live in Boston, the main city. They live in like some suburb on the side. On the like side in the middle of fucking nowhere. And you can't even afford whatever. I actually have a friend like that. She started to turn around. Okay, that's because you have patience, J. Ray. She even said they weren't official. So entanglement is correct. But here's the thing. They'll be saying that somebody is official, and they'll be saying that it wasn't. And then they'll be saying, like, he told me he wanted to be with me. It's like, bitch, what is it? Trashy whores. We've been distant because I don't care enough to listen. She's always bashing her sister, saying Danny is always starting stuff. No, Boston is expensive as fuck, even in the suburbs, but she can move elsewhere. It's just that, okay. So I follow this girl. She's like a minimalist. I told you guys about her before, and she lives in Boston. And she has a real Boston accent, not that fake one that Gabby brings out whenever she's talking about her baby daddy. And I think she only pays like $600 for like her one bedroom, right? But then I went on Zillow and I was like, yeah, right, bitch. And I saw so many different apartments. They were like in Boston, and they were like $600, $700. I mean, Houston, and they look nice. Like cute. You cannot get that here. Not anymore. You used to. So, but I don't know. It just depends on what you call expensive, I know that Danny could definitely do better. And I know that she has a son. Damn, $600. I know. I went on Zillow and I was like looking because I was just trying to think like, where could I move to? I think that every year though, and I always end up staying in fucking Texas. She might live closer to the city, and she might want a yard with a kid. But I'm just saying that the way that Gabby makes her mom sound, she makes her sound like borderline abusive. Like, she says that she talks down to her, she screams at her, she only wants to talk to her if she's getting money from her. Like, I just don't know how she lives in that environment. I'm in Ohio, and it's not even that cheap here. Wait, are you in Cleveland? But you know what? Okay. Because I always see people like posting things, and I'm like, Texas is not that cheap. They'd be like, oh, this is what you can get for $400,000. I'm like, this is what you get for $100,000. I'm like, but what part? Exactly, because here it's very difficult to find something decent. Her mom does give off bitch vibes, sadly. Yeah, she's always talking about her mom being like crazy, and that's why her dad left. But her dad had been cheating on her mom forever. Just the story just goes back and forth. All I know is that if I saw, like, if somebody was mistreating me in my home, I would try to leave, even if it was my mother, just because I don't want my kid seeing me being mistreated. We know her son sees it. we know her son sees her being mistreated by these men too. Like, so I'm just saying, like, if that's my point, you know, and it's especially with her being on TV and having such a big following. I'm just surprised that she's not getting better sponsorships, you know, better money, things like that. That's all I'm saying. And it's been like 10 years. So I feel like they've been going about it my way. I love Texas. They say the same about ATL, but it's not that cheap no more. I know Atlanta used to be cheap. It is not. I wanted to move to Katy at one point too. But why did you want to move here? Because of the price point or because of a job? Yeah, I don't know why people still saying ATL is cheap and it's not. Yeah, but that's how it is with Texas. People still think Texas is cheap. And I'm like, where? Where? I mean, it also depends on what you call cheap. Because if you're coming from easily paying $1,400 a month, you can find something here for $1,900. That's not a problem. It may not be new, super new, but you're gonna find something that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I just got out of my apartment. Got my apartment of credit and age. They want 3 to 4. The rent everywhere. Oh no, you must be in the East Coast. I think Texas is cheaper than states like New York and Cali. But here's the thing, every state is cheaper than New York and Cali, but it also depends on where you move to in New York and Cali. In New York, you can get a house for $100,000, but not in Manhattan. It's gonna be hard in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to like, you know, upper whatever. Like, cause I always follow this place. It's called Cheap Old Houses, and like I always see like $50,000 for a house in New York, and you know, and it'll be in like Buffalo or whatever. So I think that people are mainly just talking about Manhattan, you know, and so. I mean, in California, the only thing that's super expensive, well, California is expensive, but if you go to like more like Northern California, Western, you can find some really nice places by the beach. I thought it was cheap in Katy, but probably lies. Well, Katy used to be cheap, but Katy's not that cheap no more. Sugarland used to be cheap too. It's not. I mean, anywhere close to the city or the coast. Exactly. Even the Bronx is getting expensive, and that's sad. Y'all better buy up the Bronx. The cost of living is high in Austin. Austin is so expensive, guys. It did not used to be like that, and it's so expensive. Oh my gosh. But that's where me and Bay are probably going to end up moving again. You know, just because, well, we're definitely going to move there closer to when she starts school in a few years or whatever. There's a school I really like there that I visited. Like my sister, her kids go there. So it's kind of like it's a cute little, like a semi-private school. So I may do that. Here in Cleveland, it's getting expensive. I'm ready to move to Vegas. Girl, Vegas isn't cheap no more either. Y'all, I think that all of us are in our later 20s, mid-20s. And, you know, we've been living in apartments for like over 5 years, and every year it goes up. So we're used to like $600, $700, you know what I'm saying? And it's just not anymore. Vegas just isn't cheap no more. How do you feel about schools reopening? Okay, so they're opening up. I'm just like, is it legal to not have your child in school? Because I think it is. I think it's illegal. They'll take you out, right? I know that when I wasn't going to school, the police would show up at your house for truancy. So I think it's illegal. Oh, this gum is. That was some good gum. I should have asked his ass to bring me more gum before he left. Okay, let me see. It's against the law in Texas. Yeah, because when I was in high school, y'all, I used to live in Nebraska, and I used to skip school every day. I ended up dropping out. I think I told you guys this. I fucking dropped out, but a truancy officer wanted me to go to court, and they gave my mom a ticket. And I was like 16 at the time. And they were like, yeah, well, you're going to have to homeschool her. So I didn't want to be homeschooled no more. I just didn't want to do school no more. And I just ignored the ticket, and we never paid it. We just were like, whatever, I don't care. It was stupid. But yeah, it's like against the law. So, and then homeschooling has to be recognized. Because even when I was homeschooled, I went to like this academy that you had to pay for every month. And it didn't even transfer to the high school, because I tried to get back into high school literally like a year later. I did homeschooling for like a year. Tried to get back into high school, they wouldn't let me. So mine is $13.70, but I rent now through Invitation Homes. What does Invitation Homes mean? Is that like a rent-to-own type of thing? Even when the vaccine comes out, they're going to try to make kids get it to be in school. Exactly. Just like in regular school. That's what I was wondering, like, you know, because even to go to school now, but you have to get vaccines. Okay, so guys, I'm just curious. Okay, what if you don't want to vaccinate your children, just like period? Can your children still go to school or no? He looks familiar. Oh, he is ugly. Oh my gosh. Whenever somebody ugly requests me on Facebook, I'm like, why? Why did you do that? Okay, yes, where I am, if you don't get certain vaccines, you can't go. Yeah, here too. So I'm just wondering, like, I see so many people saying, don't vaccinate your children, don't vaccinate your children. I'm just wondering, like, okay, but that means that you'll have to homeschool them, or you can't be in school. So I'm just confused. Depends on the state, I think. Yeah, because like, okay, so my brother, he vaccinated his son. His son was normal. The next week, his son had developed autism within, like, I'm not even kidding, like a 2-week span. He was never the same. Never the same. He was just learning how to talk. He couldn't no more after that. And it was just so strange. And my brother is for sure that it was because of like the vaccine. But this was like 20 something years ago. I remember when I was in middle school, they told me I needed a vaccine by a certain date or I was getting kicked out. That's true. And that's what happened to me too. Even to get into college, I had to get a vaccine. So, but yeah, that's like another thing I've been so worried about. I'm like, oh, my little baby, I'm so scared that, you know, what if I vaccinate her, and because I vaccinated her, it could change her life, you know, for the worst. I don't know. I got vaccinated and fine. I haven't thought much about it. Yeah, and I've gotten the flu shot. I've gotten the influenza. What is it called? It's some type of shot or something that I had to get in to get into college. Invitation Home, like a rental company, but it's something, it's like just renting a house instead of an apartment. But unfortunately, it's not rent-to-own. Oh, okay, that's cool. But like, okay, do you have a house because you have kids and all that? Like, what made you get a house that's that much money? And where are you living at? Is that in Texas? Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay. Oh, guys, speaking of this, I mean, I'm probably gonna end up just vaccinating her little butt, but I'm just like, I'm just worried that, you know, I just seen so many stories about vaccinations turning into something else. And then for it to happen to my little baby nephew, I'm just like, I couldn't believe that, you know, and it literally, like, it stunted his growth. He can't even really talk now. He's been in therapy his whole life, basically. But yeah, but now he's disabled. The only thing he can do is basically just like play video games, ask, like, when he needs something to eat, he'll ask, and then he'll just say like little sentences like, are you, like, you know, he'll recognize you, but he can't really talk to you like that. You might want to research schools that allow no vaccines or plan for homeschooling. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing homeschooling for maybe like the first 5 years or something. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to trust this new COVID-19 vaccine. I'm not getting it. It's like 99% I think that has a bad reaction. Me either. They are already starting trials. Yeah, I saw that. All those like trials about that and all that. I just feel like Black people sometimes can get like the what are all these men have been sending me friend requests, and I'm like, what is this like? Who are y'all? I don't know. It's just been so strange. Mm. But yeah, I've been definitely thinking about where we're gonna live. I mean, it's just that like I don't know. Sometimes it feels like being Black is like all the same, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. Um, I got a shot last year. Arm was swollen in pain and black and blue. Wow. I definitely think I won't get some stuff now. I think I won't just get. So like, what kind of shot was that? Was that your flu shot? And do you think that it's the way that she administered it, or do you just bruise easily? Let me see. Speaking of trials, the study I was supposed to do before Rona called to rescreen. So, are you rescreening for the study? Actually, my boyfriend he's gonna try to get into a study. He does not like doing them. He's already did one, and that one paid good. But he wants to get off of unemployment because he doesn't like it. He wants to be working. So it's either he works 5 hours away, or he can just do a study that's like 2 hours away and, have the flexibility of coming back home. He wants to be home for the first like 2 months of her birth. So we've been trying to like figure that whole situation out. Yeah, they changed the dates and pay to make it worth the while. Ooh, okay. So when do you go back to rescreen though? Because Rona was like 4 months ago. Then it was starting. Mm. Oh, next week. Okay, good. So what are the dates, girl? What's the pay? You gotta tell me what's going on. Aren't some states shutting back down? Well, apparently Texas is supposed to be shutting back down. Apparently, but I don't think it is. Hopefully, I passed the Corona test. Oh, they're doing a Corona test at the study. Oh, you know what? They didn't even do that at his screening over here, because he screened in San Antonio. It's 2 weeks for over 5K. Oh, and that's in Cleveland? Wait, Cleveland has studies over there? Girl, that's good. I mean, I would do a study, but I can't. That's why he's doing them. And honestly, I'm kind of pissed because, okay, so guys, I want to also talk about this. Okay, my job, do you guys remember I was at a job last year? I have not worked since that job in November. The job said that I got fired and I didn't. No, girl, Baltimore, I wish. Oh, Baltimore is good, girl. Baltimore has all of the studies. I almost flew to Baltimore one time to do a study. I'm in north side of Atlanta. No, we don't have kids, but our family lives in an apartment. I'm more like around the same time. So it was well priced. Plus he pays the majority of the rent. Boom, there you go. But yeah, guys, my job said that they fired me. They did not. I walked out on the job. I left, right? So they put that they fired me for unemployment. And now I couldn't get unemployment this time, which sucked because I would be credit card debt free if it wasn't for this whole situation. I have like a lot of credit card debt. I fucked up. And I also had like bad temptation. And so, yeah, that would have been like $1,000 a week, and I would have been just paying down my credit. Yep, of course they said they fired you to not pay unemployment. Exactly. And I'm pissed off at myself because I should have put in writing that I quit. But instead, I was just so pissed. I just left, you know? And so I don't know. Okay, everybody's telling me that I should just do an appeal. Yeah, can you dispute it? Yes, I've tried disputing it, and I even had two of my girlfriends. So I talked to two of my girlfriends at work, and I gave them the number and the extension to call, like just for like because he said that I was fired because I had a lot of tardies and absences, which that's kind of true, but I always called in. And one time they sent me home, and I got a doctor's note, and it was for like a few days. So that was another thing. But I wasn't even late. You know, it took, but whatever. I was never just late. I was either not at work or I was on time. Yeah, try appealing since you're preggo and can't find a job easily. No, it is so hard. And like, honestly, like, okay, she's going to be here in 2 months. I've thought about picking up a job because I was like, man, I had been looking and then he got laid off, and his unemployment, even with the pandemic fund, it does not pay him what he was making. I mean, come on. And so I'm like, damn, I need to find a job. He pays a lot of my debt, credit card debt, but now that we're like this whole baby thing is actually real, I know it didn't really hit me. I'm not even kidding that I was pregnant until like last month. I am very irresponsible, y'all. And yeah, so I was like, damn, I really wish that I would have worked on getting rid of this credit debt harder. I wouldn't have even bought my Jeep had I had known I was pregnant. And I was like pregnant at the time and I didn't know. There's just so many things that I wouldn't have done. Maybe a call center job, something not strenuous. Yeah, most call centers are from home now. Okay, so I've been looking up call center jobs. Like I applied at like a bank. This girl on Instagram, she told me that she works from home. And I think it pays like $15, $16 an hour, which is amazing. I don't have to use my gas. And I have a good computer. I know my computer skills. So I was like, maybe I can try to get a job from home. And then Target's hiring. And they've raised their pay. And I live right by a Target. I was trying to think like something that could be really close. But I would like to work from home, to be honest with you. So you need a computer with a modem. Oh, so you can't have like regular Wi-Fi. You have to have like, oh wait, what is a computer with a modem? Are you talking about the Wi-Fi modem? Or are you talking about a computer that has like a screen and then a computer? Like, can it be a Mac? Please help me understand. Yeah, and it's hard to find a job right now. It's so difficult. And I'm like, they could have at least approved me for the pandemic. The pandemic is just like my sibling is getting just a pandemic fund. Like, she didn't make enough to get unemployment, but at least she would have been approved. So you have to get approved for at least something. So even though she wasn't approved for unemployment, she wasn't not approved. So she got approved for the pandemic fund. Wait, huh? I just applied to Geico and AAA, but I only have a laptop. Oh, wow. I have a laptop and a computer, but Macs don't have computers. What is the pandemic fund? So on top of you getting unemployment, you get an extra $600 per week on your unemployment. So my unemployment would have been like, I think the max here in Texas is $511 or $524. So On top of that, you get, and then whatever you get. So if you get $100 a week in unemployment, you get $600. So either way, it's just better. But yeah, girl, my boyfriend, he was getting the max. And so then, so he's getting the extra, blah, blah, but it's going to run out next week anyway. So he needs to do a study or he needs to do something. Isn't it going to end in 2 weeks? Yeah, I think it ends next month. So yes, that's what I'm doing. Wait, J Ray, how did you get the unemployment? Did you use your study as your job, or like what did you do? Because wait, didn't you get laid off? Oh, you got laid off, didn't you? That's why. Yeah, it's just some bullshit, y'all. What is this girl doing? She is so stupid. I was working, got laid off. Okay, yeah, me too. I'm gonna be sad. My job hasn't opened back up. Oh wow, they said they might extend it with the new stimulus package. Yeah, I work, but I got my hours cut. Still good amount. Okay. Now, if your hours are cut, you can still get unemployment, right? To make up for it. Yeah, so I'm just like pissed off. So I reapplied for unemployment. We're gonna see what happens, guys. I honestly don't know what to put on there. Like, I have until the 20th to do this. So I have 4 days to resubmit myself. So I don't know, guys. I may go on YouTube Live just to ask people because I know a lot of people who have gotten fired and they still got the unemployment. So I'm just trying to figure out like how I can maneuver. Somebody always has a way of knowing how to like fix shit. So I'm just like, I may have to just turn to social media because I don't know what to do. So, and then the good thing is that like if I do this, I'll get all my weeks back from May as a payment. So $4,000 a month. Boom, boom, boom. They're going to give me as just like a whole package. And then I'm going to just take that check if I get it and just completely just wipe out my debt. Like just pay it off. So my mom went back to work, but she's still getting partial unemployment. That's good. I got fired. I walked out. Walmart had me drained. So to Shayla, okay, but but you have, to Shayla, you only worked 1 day? Because they was telling me that you have to work like, they were saying that you have to, in order for me to get approved for unemployment at this point, I would have to make $3,000 and I would have had to work at least 3 months. Or the other way around, like I would have had to make $3,000 within like 2 weeks or something like that. Okay, yeah, ask those your Texas people who knows about it because this is the first time I've gotten unemployment. Yeah, last year was the first time I ever got unemployment. And I only did it because everybody kept saying, get unemployment after that job. So I did it and it was okay. I didn't get barely anything per week. So for me, it wasn't a big deal, but I'm glad I did it now because bitch, I'm now that I'm finding out that, I've had all these jobs where I've either quit, got like laid off or something, and I never drew unemployment. And I've been working forever. And I'm like, why didn't I never just like do this? I think it's because my mom always made unemployment look so negative. I didn't think like, this is something that I can do or whatever. So, let's see. Who is this? Oh, wow. Ooh, wow. That's a lot. Oh, and the good thing is that, okay, so my student loans, they stopped the interest on them. And then with my car note, I ended up just like deferring it for 2 months because I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to pay off this credit card because in my mind, I thought I was going to be getting unemployment. So I deferred it. And so I ended up just paying on my car note, even though I deferred it. And they stopped my interest. I haven't been charged any interest on my car since March, I believe, which is good. So that's a lot of interest that I'm saving. And they said that they will not charge me any interest in September. So that's helpful. But my credit cards are still charging me interest. Let me see. It's only worth it because of the Rona check. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten a job. Exactly. Yeah, same. My mom said I should when I first started. I was scared because a lot of people still haven't gotten it. Oh, I wish my credit card would stop the interest. You guys know I went on Twitter and I wrote them and I was like, hey, y'all suck. So they ended up writing me back at Citi. I have like a few Citi credit cards. One of my credit cards currently is charging me $100 per month in interest. So I was like, you know what? This is some bullshit. I went there and yeah, I wrote them. So I wrote them back and I gave them my info because they were like, hey, can you give us your info so that we can fix this and see something? And I was like, sure. This girl is weird. I don't know if I should keep talking to this girl. Okay. Oops. You blast them. You go, yes, let me do that to all my cards. For real. I mean, okay, who are these motherfuckers really getting over on? My apartment complex, they sent us all an email. We didn't accept the offer. They wanted to extend our lease 4 months, break our lease down into 4 payments, right? So basically, for the next, hold on, the computer's about to glitch because my mom just called me and my computer glitches every single time I get a stupid fucking phone call. Let's see if it does it. Okay, it didn't. Okay, good. I have to end it. Okay. They were like, hey, we'll just tag it onto 4 months worth of. So you wanted me to extend my lease 4 more months. And then you're going to tag on an extra $250 to $300 per month for 4 months. Are you fucking crazy? You're not going to make a monopoly off of me, make a profit off of a fucking disaster. Fuck y'all. Like, if anything, rent relief, that's what they were calling it. They called it rent relief. And I was just like, y'all can go suck somebody's dick. Like, get the fuck out of here. I would never take that. And I'm like, that is not helpful. So now, the fuck you can find a new place. Exactly. Thirsty as fuck. It's the Rona. These loan people need to chill. Yes. Wait, they are. Stop. Oh my gosh. Payments. My school loan service is asking for my first payment ASAP. I literally just graduated. Girl, yes. All you gotta do is call your student loans and they will suspend your interest on your loans. My apartment complex has no chill. They sent an email saying payment due on the 1st. Just crazy. These people are pathetic. You know what, guys? I am so blessed. I say this all the time. Every day I say I'm blessed because if it wasn't for my boyfriend, because I'm fucking irresponsible. I live life like a dumbass. So if I did not have him, I would be on the fucking street because I am that irresponsible. I am not equipped to handle things. And honestly, I wish I would have just stayed at my old apartment instead of this new one. If I would have known this, so many things, guys. Yes, these places are so thirsty. You guys should see. The loan company around the corner put cards on everybody's car in our garage offering loans. And you guys know the loans are like at 20-25%. So if you borrow $100, you owe them $25. You borrow $200, you owe them $50. Like, what is that, 25%? It's crazy. My apartment said nothing. They just said no paper checks, online payments only. Yeah, these people are pathetic. Now, my apartments, they did offer, like, you could pay rent until the 5th, I believe. So I guess that was helpful. But other than that, I'm like, fuck, you know what? This really opened my eyes. America sucks. I cannot believe the Canadians have been getting $2,000 since March. Like, every month on the 3rd, $2,000. Like, you know, and whatever. Yes, and they charge a lot to pay online. Is that if you pay with a credit card? If you pay with a credit card, they charge 3%. If you pay with debit, it's free. They want to close, only take online just to add a high fee. Yep, exactly. I mean, don't they have like a drop-off box or something for you guys? Mine doesn't charge anything for payment with account. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay. But for a payment, yeah, with a credit card, for me too, it's a fee. But I just couldn't believe these people trying to make money off of us. And then with my credit card, okay, so they're waiving late fees, which, guys, all you have to do is call into your credit card company. They will waive your fee. They've been doing that forever. And then they, besides waiving the late fee, they're allowing you to pay your credit card payment late. They've already done that. All you have to do is call your credit card company and be like, hey, I'm going to pay late, and that's it. So they're really not doing nothing for anybody. All they're doing is waiving your late fee, saying it's okay to pay late, and then still charging you interest on top of that. So if you pay late, you're going to have to pay on that. No, they don't want anyone in the office. Some people tested positive. All payments, wow, plus additional fees. They could have waived it of the virus. I only have one, but I'm trying to pay off credit card debt. Yeah, I got 3 active credit cards. I had 7, and I got rid of them all. But I'm currently paying off 3 right now. Well, I only have 2 active ones, but one of them is closed, but still active, right? Exactly. My interest is almost $100 a month too, and I'm like, stop. My interest. If they stop the interest, exactly. I made a $400 payment on it last month. They took $100 in interest. So even if I stopped paying on this card, it's like the interest is just gonna keep building, and I'm like, no, fuck y'all. So I've been on Twitter. Everybody needs to get on Twitter right now and at the credit card companies and let them know, because this is a problem. They are really not trying to help us. They're really just trying to make money off of people. Let 3 go to delinquent like a dumbass when I was younger. Oh, you did? You guys, okay, so this girl, she really helped me. Well, I already told everybody about her. She helped me fix my credit. So I had credit cards and I had paid them off. And even though I had paid them off, closed them, my credit would not change. And I don't know what that is. I think it's just being Black, to be honest with y'all. Because I was never one of those Black girls who had a credit card at 18. I know so many other people, and I'm like, what? Do y'all just pick and choose? Because every white person I know got offered a credit card. But it's like every 4 Black people I know got offered a credit card that wasn't secured. And that wasn't one of those fake ones. But yeah, so I paid it off, and I don't know what she did, but it made my score jump like crazy. And I've just kept up with it so far. So far, I've just been paying everything on time, not fucking up nothing, literally one of my credit cards, the limit is $7,500. And I have 0 interest on that card until next January, right? So I'm like, I gotta really pay this shit off, before. Then I have another. So, what is this? Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on here? Oh. Interest is a bitch. I didn't get one till 20. I'll get back on track one of these days. Yeah, my parents built my credit at 18. Yeah, that's good, Cameron. I mean, I'm not even sure how people do that. Like, what do you do? Like, do they just tag you onto a credit card? Like, do they just put your name as an authorized signer? I'm not sure. I got it at 18 to build credit for a car. I just got a card, spend $50 to $20 until it went up. That's good. Cameron, what? Okay, you know how parents, they'll put you as an authorized signer on their credit card to build your credit? I mean, unless what did your Because I don't know what else your parents can do for you. Yeah, you said that your parents built your credit at 18, but now you're saying you got your own personal one. Oh, they paid the bill. Oh, girl. Okay. That's good. I want to do that for my kids if I even have one. Yeah, I know some people who get their teen cards and the co-sign. Yeah, you know how like people like they'll get a credit card for their teenager and then they'll put them as a co-signer or like a co-person on there, and then you start building credit from when you're like a teenager till, you know. But that's good too. Hell, if they can pay it, they used it and paid the bill. That's good. Oh, okay. I thought that you were using the card and your parents are paying it. I mean, either way is good because, I mean, one less bill, okay? It's good. That is so funny because they're like, girl, we don't trust you. I've never had a cosigner. Yeah, I've never had a cosigner on anything before, but it would have helped. Would have helped. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. You guys, okay, so this is something this is craziness. Okay, so y'all know how like, oh. You guys know like Portia from The Real Housewives. You guys know how like she was arrested yesterday? I just applied to Capital One on my own and got it. Just used checks I got from school to pay it off. Yeah, you know what? One of my first credit cards was from Capital One. My limit was only like $200. And that really helped me build my credit. It was a secured card. I had to give them a $50 deposit and they gave me $200. But I was just getting fucking tired of that shit. Literally, I had that card for years and like they would never give me a line increase. So I was like, oh no. And then I had to put the money to get the line increase. So I would give them $500 and then they would make my limit $500. I would give them $1,000. They would make my limit $1,000. I would give them $1,500, you know, and I was like, ugh. Okay, her and Yandy was like 100 other. Okay, but did you guys see this whole lynching video? I posted it in my stories. So, okay, these white people who call themselves like, you know, allies, which a lot of them just aren't. They're just fake protesters, fake allies, whatever. They posted, like, they hung a fake black, you know, doll, human-sized doll, whatever. They put a noose around his neck and they hung him in the yard of the Kentucky mayor. Oh, what? No, he's the attorney general, I believe. So I'm like, okay, this group of white people just hung a black, you know, it's you. And I'm like, and they didn't go to jail. White people have privilege even in protests. I don't care if a white person gets shot with a rubber bullet. You are less likely to get shot with one than a black person. Like, and I don't even care that he just married. He just got engaged to his fiance this weekend and she's a white girl. I'm not surprised. And I don't care. I'm just like, dude, you are worried about the wrong things. You are worried about the wrong thing. They let white people get away with anything. They do. And it's just like sickening. I mean, I'm black and I'm not going nowhere because, you know, they brought us here. And why would how you gonna tell me to go back to somewhere where you brought me? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't deter anything. It's just like, at what point are white people gonna start using their power for good? The protesting is great, but like white people, it's like, I don't understand how they don't get it. I really don't. I just don't. And less likely to get charged with anything. The sunken place. Yes. I mean, I'm just like, what? You fucking coon ass Negro. How you gonna let these people hang that in your yard? I'm telling y'all right now, somebody hangs that in my yard and I'm the mayor or the attorney general, I'm coming out and shooting everybody. Because number one, you're on my fucking property. Number two, you're threatening me with a noose. And three, bitch, I don't like the way they were dressed either. I saw how they were. I was like, y'all came here looking like this. Like, that just screams scary white power. We don't even know what country tribe to go back to. So miss me with that. Exactly. Let's just say we went back. Okay. Nobody can even trace their roots because you destroyed everything. And how you gonna go to somebody's place, take them away, and then like release them out into the world with no like actual tactic? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then you are not satisfied with them because you don't like them. So you're like, okay, y'all need to go back. It doesn't make, like, white people don't make sense. And you know what the sad part is? You, as a Black person, you can't really talk like this, or you will, you get canceled. Like, if you were a big YouTuber and you're talking about this, or if you're like a person who's like, famous, it's great because we can talk about these things, but like they can't because they have a platform and it can make them look bad. It's sad to see Black people not claiming they are, or saying they are brown, or making jokes. Had to unfollow so many people. Really? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Because I'm just wondering, like, that sounds crazy. I mean, I know I had to unfollow people, but I had to tell them off first, and then I 100% unfollow people. Exactly, especially when they drain the resources in Africa. What are we going back to? Here's the thing. It just depends on what part of Africa you go to. Africa has got some really amazing places to go to, right? But white people are racist in Africa too. They're in South Africa. A lot of them are racist. So, and if you go to places like Lagos, Nigeria, places like that, like those are nice places that you can go and all that. And Chinese people are going to Africa too. And I'm like, what? So it just depends on what part you go to, be honest with you. But also, like, with Africans, if you guys notice, like, a lot of people who come from Africa, a lot of them have money who come to America because schooling for non-citizens is really expensive. So they're coming from a place that's made for Black people, that's made for them. Like, not even Black people, it's made for them. So they come here and they can do really well because they've already come from a country that was made from them. Black people, it's a totally different thing. We're here and we're in a place that wasn't like meant for us. So we just have to make the best out of it. So it will be hard for us to already be in a place that's not meant for us and then try to go to another country and thrive. I've been following people too. Now the Chinese are there. Yep. So what's the point? Yep. They're the new colonizers. Some Africans don't like African Americans. 100%. You guys don't know how many, like, especially African parents, they try to like brainwash their kids to not like Black people. So ignorant. I know one YouTuber is with her husband, not Black, and she made a video saying, "Why do I have to be called Black? I'm brown." Girl, stop playing. Now you know you need to put her name out. Who is, like, what is it? Is he it's not that doctor girl, is it? I mean, even like, okay, I don't know why, like, okay, yes, a lot of Black people are the color brown, but like, we've already taken the name Black, so can you just chill? Like, let's just chill. People are not looking at what color you are. White people aren't even really white, and they have taken that on, so just stop it. I prefer Black over African American. Her name is Miracle. I believe I seen in a YouTube video comments and people were dragging. So is her name, like, is it pronounced Miracle or is it like Marisol or something? Let me see. Because sometimes I can be bad at pronouncing names, guys. And Miracle, that kind of sounds like a stripper name. Hold on. Oh, is she light skinned? No. This girl is not even coming up on. Hold on. Okay, all I'm seeing are like Miracle, like all Middle Eastern. Somebody was texting me. Okay. Okay, I seen the Keisha Anderson video. She talked about it. I see her on IG. She's pregnant. Okay. Exactly. It's not that deep. I'm sorry. Sparkle Marie. Oh, Sparkle Marie. Okay. I was like, Miracle. Hold on. Wait, Sparkle Marie. Oh, I've seen. I think I'm like. I think I'm subscribed to this girl. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no. Yeah, I am. But like, I cannot believe all these people who I just miss out on. Like, okay. So she's. Oh, so she has a white husband? I have never watched a video in my life of this girl. Oh, she's currently pregnant. Okay. She is pregnant, yeah. Okay, brown people are usually geared towards mixed Hispanics or natives or, yeah, exactly. Oh, how Sparkle, never heard of her. You have never heard of anybody. She probably did that shit. She probably did say that shit. So Keisha Anderson was talking about Sparkle Marie or what? I've never seen a video of this girl, but I've been subscribed to her forever. Wait, is this her husband? Is his name Eli? You guys help me out. I'm so bad at this. Whenever y'all tell me about somebody, you got to give me the details because I'm gonna try my best to figure things out. He looks like he could be multiple different ethnicities. He's not black, but like, oh no, he's not black. This girl likes a beard. That's all this is about. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Is she mixed? I'm not sure. Yes, because some of her pictures look different, but I think she's just just a full black girl. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, if y'all look up like miracle videos spelled that way, these videos are so stupid. Oh, okay. Speaking of Nikki, Simply Nikki, she just posted a little video. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm done on that. Okay. Yes, but she didn't say a name, but people were commenting and dragging her saying they know she's talking about Sparkle because she just made a video saying she's I thought Keisha and Sparkle was friends. The husband looks good. Cameron, you just went to go look him up too. The husband is very good looking. I think they are her and Jeremy just didn't agree on what she's saying. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Has Keisha already had her baby or not yet? Maybe let me check on Keisha, y'all. Because I feel like every time we get on the chat, somebody brings up this girl. I'm getting hungry. Family for our prayers for our family. Okay, so guys, do you know, did she change her channel to Keisha and Jeremy? Or does she have another channel for Keisha Anderson? Oh, I didn't even know people were still doing pranks. Oh, shit. Oh, we are having our baby in 2 weeks. So nervous. Oh my gosh. So she's there. She'll be having her baby like next week. I cannot wait, y'all. My baby is due in like 2 months, and I just cannot wait for this little baby to get here. Like, girl, come on. Even though we are not prepared, we don't even have a fucking crib. I don't care. I just want her here. I think she's delivering at 35 weeks. She changed their name. Okay. So I guess she can deliver early because Keisha's very small. So I'm guessing they're just gonna let her. If that's the case, then me and her, we would have like had our babies around the same time. I did not know that she's been pregnant this whole time. Oh, goodness. Okay, so she still has that hairline. Has anybody bought from her hairline? Are you nervous about delivery? Girl, I'm nervous because I can only have one person. At first I wanted my mom. My mom is too manic, too just all over the place, so I'm good. So the dad is, my boyfriend, he's just gonna be there for delivery. So I'm excited. I'm nervous because I'm not flexible, but I've been doing what people have been telling me to do. The whole Kegels, the exercising, and all that stuff. I think they are making fun of her because she delivered early with the twins. Oh, they're making her do that because, okay. Yeah. But with twins, people rarely ever go 39 weeks, right? Twins are almost always premature, almost. Are you going natural, with my hair or with the baby? I even though this is I don't know. I think I'm gonna get the epidural. I don't do well with pain. Does anybody because anything, anything can make me just cry. So I don't think I do very well with pain. So I think I'm gonna do an epidural, but we're gonna see how she's feeling. I've been watching all the videos, and there she goes kicking. Y'all, the kicking is so funny because sometimes she kicks right here, and it just makes me laugh because it tickles, and you can't stop her. And it's just you're just getting tickled all night long. Me too. I can't do pain. Girl, yeah. If you go like this, I'm calling the police. Hello? Yes. Don't touch me. I am a scaredy cat. Have you thought about a llama's climb? I'm sorry, I gotta take this bra off. Y'all, my breasts are about to be all over the place. Hold on. Ooh, oh my goodness. Ooh. Yeah. A llama. Okay, so there's gonna be a daddy and me class and a mommy class. We're doing that class soon. And they are at the floor. Ooh. Hopefully I don't step on my breasts, guys. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we have a class coming up. She said that everything was fine and that they would call us about it. But then I think that we're going back on lockdown. So I don't think we're going to be doing that class no more, guys. So I'm going to have to do probably an online class. Oh, there she goes moving. Oh my gosh. I've been feeling these sharp pains down there, not super sharp. Whew. What do you think about Ari, Moneybag, and his ex? Okay, so I did not know that Moneybag. I don't know why I'm surprised by this. I didn't know that he had other kids. Now when I saw her, I was like, oh, okay, he has a kid. But then I started looking at comments, and it was this nigga got kids. He got multiple kids. And I'm like, does he? Isn't he young? I didn't know. So she's saying, and that's just what people do. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is the thing. How do men, after your third or fourth, maybe fourth baby mother, how do you still have relationships? I don't know. Even after, I'm not even gonna say nothing because everybody needs love. But I'm just money must really do it because there's no fucking way I would ever do that, Okay. 3 or 4 from the ex that's complaining. Yeah, okay, so basically she's complaining because he doesn't really do much for his kids or he never bought her a car. But I think that's every rapper. Doesn't every rapper have so many kids? This is just what they do. They all do the same shit. Everybody's rapping about drugs and everybody has 12 kids. They're just so boring and so lame. Do something else. Do something else. But yeah, girl, that's basically what the issue is. So he didn't buy her. Yeah, the issue is that he's never bought her a car, or like I don't understand what the issue is. She was with him before. Yeah, but like, doesn't he pay her child support? Like, what is the deal here? And if you have 4 kids, or 3 kids, or 2 kids, or even 1 kid, you should be buying your girl a car. Like, what the hell is the deal with these men? And he over here showing off for Ari. So here's the thing. Is Ari's butt real? I don't think it's real. Like, not at all. Let me tell him, because he's about to start bothering me. Okay. Yeah, she said he gives her money, but never a car, and someone in a short time got one. Yeah, you lease a Lambo for a girlfriend, but your kids aren't living in luxury. Isn't that how it always is? It just like with side chicks. Don't side chicks typically live better than the main girl? I'm not saying Ari is a side chick, but I'm just saying, like, isn't that how it is? And he told her to stay in her budget. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. So you think he leased that Lambo? I think he did too. You know what? People just do anything for clout. I would not even post that on my Instagram. I wouldn't even want nobody to know that he bought me a car. It's just like, ugh. Depends on the situation. Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like if you have money, you should be giving your girlfriend, whoever's having your child, should have a car. I just feel like if you can lay up with somebody, get them pregnant, whatever, they should have, a couple vehicles. Especially when you have money. These niggas just be being cheap. I don't know. Oh, wait, okay, and I think Ari has a kid with G Herbo, right? And it just sucks because, like, I'm like, did they pay for people to post them? Because they were literally being shoved down my throat, and I just couldn't stop hearing about them for a long time. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, somebody was replying something. So yeah, the side chick doesn't get the headache of dealing with in-law kids. Yep, apparently Ari ex did too. And she was left with the payments when they broke up. Yeah, but like, what was the car in her name though? Because how are you even stuck with the payments? Like, if you're gifted something, how are you stuck with the payments? I don't get that. Yep, and left her for fabulous stepdaughter. Yep, G Herbo bought his new girlfriend a car too. Yeah, G Herbo's new girlfriend is fabulous. So he bought it. Oh, okay, then she's not stuck with the payments then. You know what I would do? I would drop that car off and I would get on the bus and get in the Uber and get the fuck out. Have my mom pick me up. I can't see them lasting long. Nope. And told her mom to quit her job. Oh, wow. Yeah, but why would you put all that faith in a nigga though? I just don't see myself doing that. Y'all know what? I'm about to start watching Keisha Anderson. It's just that I can't watch her videos for long, but I do. People do tell me, "Hey, do you watch her?" I need to start watching this girl. It's just hard. Oh, did you guys see Jayla Corian? She just got a new apartment. I highly doubt. Goodness, I hope that she learned her lesson. She got a new apartment. Oh, it's just the same crap. Yeah, it depends on whose name the lease is in. Yeah, I think if the lease is in his name, then I would drop that shit off. But don't surprise me with a gift that's in my name. Is that even legal? He ain't that rich to be quitting jobs. Hell no. I think she's in Atlanta. Oh God, y'all. Come on, this girl. It's like the same type of apartment. It's hopefully it's not $5,000 or $6,000 a month. please, you could buy a house in Chicago for that, because you guys know that they're gentrifying Chicago right now, right? You could buy you a house there for 5-6 grand, and and have you some equity. Okay, just please don't do that again. That's what I would be doing right now. If I was working or doing a study, I would buy me some more land, and I would buy me a house. Like, for instance, this house just sold. Oh, my phone was charging. Okay, me and my boyfriend, we were actually looking at this house. This house is $8,000. It's in Chicago, and it's like a Greystone style type of house. And it has 6 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So it's clearly it's like a 2-level apartment. It probably has like 3 bedrooms on the first floor and a bathroom, 3 bedrooms and a bathroom on the second floor, and it has 2 kitchens. Like, that's usually what Chicago does. But yeah, I was telling you guys, it's in Chicago. It doesn't really matter what part of Chicago. It's probably close to downtown. If you guys don't know this, downtowns are usually like the last part of a city to get gentrified, even though people want to live there, because the colleges are down there. In Chicago, the Black colleges are very close to downtown. And that area near the colleges is starting to get gentrified. So I'm not even kidding. This house, a style house like this, is sold for $8,000 a couple days ago. But when I was working there last year, I saw a house like this for like $3,800, $5,600, $6,000. So now the price is actually starting to go up. So, but yeah, I always look on Zillow, and I always look for like Black neighborhoods. Like just like Black college towns, like Black colleges, and I try to figure out like, what's being sold. I stopped watching Jayla. Yeah, she said she was dumb. He told her to quit her job. Then he went to jail. Wait a minute, Tashayla. So are we talking about G Herbo? And where did you see this at? Like, was this on her? Like, does she have a YouTube channel? I want to see this. I hope she did. She seems better. That's like when Rob Kardashian repoed Blac Chyna's cars when they broke up. Yeah, I'm like, I can't even believe, I cannot believe that people are really putting faith in men like that. That's amazing, especially when you're a woman and you already have money. There is a difference between, letting somebody take care of you and being smart. Like, even though my boyfriend pays the bills, things are in my name that I need to be in my name. And, it would suck if he left, but I would but you're not going to have my car taken away unless it's just a blessing and I just couldn't afford the payments. No. Oh my goodness. I was thinking about buying property in Bmore or Chicago. You should do it. I want rental income to pay for my Vegas house with a pool. Boom! As you should. G Herbo and Ari tweeted it today, and she does have a YouTube. She talked about it. Wait a minute. So Ari tweeted about him taking her cars today? I'm surprised I didn't make it to the shade room. She turned around and leased a Porsche, I think. Okay. And y'all have to watch out. These leasing companies, they want to get you into a new car all the time as soon as they can to get more money off of a newer car. So I'm not surprised at all. Wow, that is so funny and cute. Like, he told her to quit her job and then his ass went to jail. G Herbo's kind of interesting looking. But yeah, okay, so here's the thing. You said you were looking to buy in Baltimore. I'm surprised you haven't, because like, isn't Baltimore still getting gentrified or no? Or like different parts of Maryland? I know for sure Baltimore I thought was. I always thought Baltimore was popping. You always hear about it be more, but I guess it's not like all that popular. Okay, so how does leasing a car work? It's almost like a waste of money. Basically, you have a car that you only keep for like 2 to 3 years. You can only put so many miles on it, which the miles suck. It'll be like 10,000 per year, 20,000 per year, 30,000 per year. And the more miles you put on it, the higher your payment is. Sometimes they want you to put a down payment, and then when you're done using the car, you turn around and you turn it back in, and then usually you'll get talked into buying a new car. Interesting looking. Yes, I need to get my credit together. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the credit thing is like, that was like the biggest hurdle for me. I mean, and it sucks. And, oh, you know what? I have this huge tax bill with the IRS. This is something else I need to, God, I need to get my fucking life together. If you guys, that's what I'm gonna have to work on this week, is getting a job. So wait, let me just make sure. Okay, to Shayla, you said that you worked at Walmart for one day and you still got unemployment. I'm really just trying to understand is it because you worked other jobs that year? Like how did you still get it? Because usually they tell you you have to make at least like $5,000, $10,000 in a year to even get it. Me too, girl. I owe like $200 to the IRS. Is that because you don't have kids? Single? That's why I know I owe. Yes, I owe too. Y'all, fucking crazy. My boyfriend, oh y'all. When I saw how much he owed, because like here's the thing, because I owe the IRS, I was not gonna carry my child next year. So we were gonna let him carry her. But then I was like, well, that's nigga, we're not gonna get nothing for her because you owe all this shit. I mean, because I didn't know that he was paying that much per year. So, oof. And then his new tax lady, she has been working on some things for him. Like he needs tools for his job, like actual tools. So he got a lot of good write-offs, and she really helped him. I think he actually ended up getting back money for the first time. He got back like $120, which was great. And even if we only owed $100, that's better than owing like $4,000. You know what I mean? And I was like, it's not, like, it's so stupid. Oh wow, I had to put it on a credit card. Oh no, I worked Walmart less than a year, and I found a new job, but they only offered 1 day of work, so I got unemployment. Oh, okay. Oh, next year you can claim that baby. Income tax, here you come. Oh, never mind. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, so my boyfriend, he's like pressuring me to fix this. He's like, okay, look, I'm gonna need you to fix this tax thing you owe. Cause I was like, ooh, yeah, so I'm gonna try to fix that by the end of this year. I'm gonna try to use, I owed a lot more, but I guess the IRS fixed it somehow. I don't know. So I'm just gonna call them. I'm not doing no installment payments. I haven't gotten a tax return since 2014, I believe. I have not gotten any tax returns or nothing. So that's like 7 years worth. I've given them, yes, because if you only owe a few hundred, you'll get a few thousand back, I think. Yeah, y'all. This, I'm gonna need her to. Okay, because if I can get a good, how much do you guys get for your kids? I'm just curious. Like, if you have like a newborn baby, do you not get that much back, or do you get some back? How does it work? Does anybody know? I mean, I know that it all depends on your income, but like, how much do children get on average? Like $1,000, $3,000? I saw this one girl. She got like $15,000 back on her tax return, and she only has. What? My sister Lisa, give me whoever did her taxes. Like, is that normal to be getting $5,000 per child? I owed money. They sent a new letter lowering half the amount. I didn't ask why. I just paid it. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. When did they send that letter? I know people get a few grand per kid. Wow. So even if your child is a newborn, do you guys know? Did your child have to be like school age or something to get a tax return? That's why my dad didn't want to give us up, because he was like, oh hell, oh my goodness. Yo, I just fucking thought about it. My dad was getting tax returns on us. Oh my gosh, and he never bought us shit. I fucking hate him. Yep, as long as you birth it, oh, good. Okay, good. So, like, that's good. Okay. Dang, it just came to you. Yes. No, as long as they're dependent. Yes, my dad never bought us shit. We would be wearing, like, you guys know I was a tall kid, right? Like, I was 5'5" in, like, 5th grade. Most people are, like, 4'5". I was tall. Probably got food stamps, too. Probably. Oh, trifling ass Negro. And I would be wearing clothes from like 2nd grade to 5th grade. So even if you're not a tall person, most likely in those 3 years as a kid, you're going to grow, whether you're like tall or me. Me too. Then I stopped going, yeah. I'm like, so, but I literally only grew 3 inches since 5th grade. And I'm 5'8". This nigga had me wearing like 2nd grade clothes. He was such trash. That's why I hope he dies. He is such trash. Oh, and I can't even believe I never really thought about it. Like, he was fighting for us to stay with him, but we never saw him. We only saw him like a couple times a year. He always had a girlfriend taking care of us or mistreating us. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Okay, oh wow. It just hit me. I'm like, damn, no wonder guys, for the life of me, I've been trying to figure out, what did my dad get out of having children? I will never understand it. My mom never really filed taxes, so her ass was just dumb and broke all the time. And he only wanted us because of that. Me too. I stopped going. I still got new clothes though. He ain't shit. My friend, my friend wasn't able to get the stimulus check because her aunt keeps claiming her. Oh wow. Wait, is your friend in college? How old is she? Like, can people claim you as an adult? Wow. That is not funny. That just showed you how trash he is. Girl, 25. She shouldn't be claiming her. Why is she claiming her? Yes, they can. I didn't even know. Wow. Yeah, if you're in college and not making that much income, she makes too much to be claimed. Oh, your friend makes too much to be claimed? How can she be claimed then? Oh, so okay. Does your friend and your aunt and her aunt split the money? What is she getting out of this? That is so funny. That's hilarious. But yeah, oh my gosh, yo, my dad is trash. Oh, some people do not deserve to have children. Oh my goodness. You know what? Okay, this is so bad. I'm not gonna do it. I just got a little gift today, and I want to open it, and I know I shouldn't. I'm trying to wait. I went and I got a P.O. box, y'all, and the P.O. box key doesn't work. And I told the lady at the post office, because she said, hey, go try it out, go see if it works. She gave me a new key, and I just thought, oh yeah, it works, and we left. I came in yesterday. I went back to the post office yesterday, and I was like, this key doesn't work again. And the line was too long, and I was like, oh God, and it was hot, and I didn't feel like standing. And so I was like, I was so tempted to just go to the front of the line and be like, my key's not working. So anyway, I have to go back this weekend and do that. This is some bullshit. I'm so annoyed, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of wanted to open it. It's so cute, and I'm curious. Oh, wait, hold on. After high school, her aunt didn't want her to work. We figured because she wanted to claim her. Oh, wow. You can be claimed and they just keep the money. It's saying you depend on them still. Yep. No, she don't split shit. It makes her pay rent now. So I don't know why she needs to claim her. It's illegal. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Wow, that's some bullshit. Y'all, some people are so money hungry. Oh, there's just too many wrong people in everybody's life. And that just is what it is. You should get the postal representative to open it for you. Yes. She just found out when her stimulus didn't come. Oh my goodness. Oh, she didn't even know her aunt had been claiming her. Oh my goodness. That's awful. Yeah, guys, like, I'm gonna have her do it, but I'm thinking about even getting a different box, y'all. This lady is, the people that work at this place, I don't even want to say anything because I don't want to make us look bad, but y'all, I don't know if I just keep getting the bad shift or what. Oh my gosh, I feel, that is so cute. Let me tell her. Oh my gosh, Natural Miss. Okay, now that I'm mentioning the P.O. box, she's like, this is so cute. She like bought some things for little baby. And that was one of the reasons why I need to get my P.O. box fixed. Yeah, she does taxes on the side and changed her to, and charged her to do the, girl, let me find out who this aunt is. Jay, you better be quiet. We may have to go find her ass. Exactly. That's why I don't trust relatives. Exactly. Oh, what did she buy? Okay, guys, she just bought like all these cute. Let me tell her. Wait. I have to show you guys. But like, she just bought like these cute little blankets and like little shoes, just some cute stuff. I am really, you guys know my family hasn't really done anything, which I don't expect people to do, okay? Let me just tell you that. But like, you know, my mom bought my daughter some things and then my sister, but I have 4 brothers and sisters and they're all in like their 40s and 50s. And they haven't done anything. I even got into a fight with one of my older brothers. It was so stupid, and he can die too. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care. He's just really he's just he's one of those hotep niggas, and you guys know that like they're the worst type of people on earth. He's homophobic. He is a cheater, a liar, and abusive. But he wants to make sure that his black queen doesn't leave the house. He's just awful. Like I said, relatives ain't shit. Exactly. They really get on my nerves. Like, but it's like I feel so fortunate to have like social media because I'm like, these people don't even know me and they want to get her things. I mean, that's how I am. Like, there's like 2 people on YouTube who I watched and they were having a baby and I wanted to send them things, so I sent it to the PO box. But I just never thought that I would be in the same position. Like, you know, to do that because, and sometimes I see something and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I wonder if her baby will like it. And I'm not even like, and I was never even like a child person, even back then, but I knew that like, you know, babies need things. But, yeah, all of them have children. This brother, he has 2 kids in their 20s. He's in his 40s. My sister is almost 50. Her kids are going to be teenagers soon. My other brother, him and his wife just had a baby. And then my other sibling bought her some like cute little things and is trying. And I'm just like, this is just so nice. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, somebody bought her a little stroller and a car seat. I just am like, what? Like, what? Like, who does that? That's just dope. I mean, I just wasn't expecting much out of the registry, because when I let my family know I was pregnant, they asked me for the registry, so I sent it to them, and they didn't get anything, which is fine. But I'm just like, I wish I was not surprised. I mean, no, I wish that I wasn't surprised. Like, I'm not surprised, but I wish I wasn't. I wish I was wrong. If that makes, that makes sense. Is that the one you did a story time on? Yes. And you guys, I have other story times on him, but one of my brothers asked me to not talk about him anymore. Why ask if you're not going to get it? Exactly. And it wasn't even like the stuff that I put on there was super expensive. It wasn't like crazy. You guys have seen the registry. I mean, everything I tried to get was like a cute clearance thing. I made sure it was like free shipping, whatever. So, and it was like, I don't even know why they asked me. And then the Hotep brother, when we got into our argument, listen, guys, he was never going to buy her anything. He doesn't do that. He's cheap. He's actually asked me for money in the last few months. So I knew that he wasn't like going to buy her anything. He's awful with money, even though he's, like I said, like sometimes you just don't change your habits. He's very bad with money. So, but yeah, he was like, well, you know how you sent me your registry? Like during the argument, he was like, you wanted me to buy stuff, right? And I was just like, you know what? I cannot do this. It's not that big of a deal. Like, she has a great dad. Don't be trying to act like you're doing all this stuff. You're not going to do nothing. So don't even try to argue with me. The argument wasn't even about that. It was about some other stuff. They can at least buy diapers. Where, guys, yes, like if anything, the registry is like 40% diapers. So, and white. If you want to get, you can get that. Sounds like my dad, cheap and bad with money, still at 55. Yes, girl. Oh my gosh. It's like, old habits die hard. Old habits die really hard and stuff. He's just always gonna, and my sister gives him money, and then him and his girlfriends always split rent. I think this new girl he has, she just kind of stays with him. But then he's got his ex-girlfriend living across the hall. Like, he's just controlling, crazy. I can't even believe that this man like has friends and has girlfriends, but a man like that will always have a woman, because women will get with anything. But yeah, he's just like, he does other things. Lisa T, I miss nachos. Sorry, they were saying the videos weren't sending, so I resent them. Oh, okay, good. Okay, Lisa. I'll have to relook at them then. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, it says it keeps sending, so I'm trying to resend. Yeah, she's the one who was like sending the items, and I was just like, I need to go get this fixed. So I'm probably gonna go next weekend. Well, not next weekend. Probably gonna go this weekend, y'all, and it's either I close my box. I think you get your deposit back. My deposit was $2, or I'll just go with another one, because this one also was a little. I don't know. My boyfriend was looking in the closet and was like, "Are you pregnant?" Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. He's like, "Is there something that you need to tell me?" Thing is, my mom says he was so good with money before I was born. Was he though? Was he though? You know what? My dad is only good with money because he's really cheap. Okay, so you guys know how like Nigerian people will make money here. The American dollar is obviously a lot worth more there. So he would send money home to his family. And like his family was not doing good at all. Like my mom, he would give her like a little bit of money, not anything, right? But he would be sending home like $500, $800, which is a lot of money there. And this was back in the 90s. Up into the early 2000s, he was doing this, right? He started, because his family wanted to build a really big house. And you guys know, like in countries like that, it's just like America. Having a really big house is kind of like a status thing. No, it's a status thing. It shows you've made it, right? But it's like your fucking kids are suffering. And now that I'm thinking about it, this nigga used his income tax checks from his children to build his fucking house in Africa. Oh my God. I'm just like, oh, he's just so ugly. And my mom still talks to him, guys, like as if nothing happened. She calls him, he called her, even though he was cheating, lying, abusive to everybody. Like my mom is so dumb. So dumb. And I just be looking at her and I'm like, are you dumb? I ask her. I have to ask her sometimes because I know it's disrespectful, and I'm only saying that because we're on like a private live so we can talk about this. But like, my mom is so dumb sometimes. Like, you guys don't know. Sounds like future Pedro from 90 Day. Girl, Pedro was only spending like $200 a month. But that's how a lot of those guys are, right? On 90 Day Fiance. They come here, they want to be the big man. Just like Asuelo too. You guys know who I'm talking about. That's his name, Asuelo. He's from the islands. Like from like Honolulu or something. Ugh, I'm so off, guys. But yeah, his family is always asking for money, and he works part-time at a fucking frozen yogurt shop. But yeah, my dad, he would be using American money to send home to his family. And he was always doing it. He would buy big boxes. Like, he would buy a box of like a pair of like 80 shoes, 100 shoes. He would, bam, be shipping it off to Nigeria. Meanwhile, and I remember there was one time I saw all the shoes and I was like, I didn't see my size. I was like, oh, is this my size? And he was like, no, I'm sending it to Nigeria and they're going to resell it. And I didn't have no shoes. And he would make us pack up the shoes with him. Like, he would make us help him pack. And I didn't have any clothes, no shoes, nothing. So that's why I was like, when I was watching 90 Day Fiance, I was like, wow, you know, this is really hitting home. I know that this is real because I've seen it in person. I don't think my dad used my mom for a green card because my dad is a little gay. But, and my uncle even said, like, you know, that my dad would have never married a woman. So if he was going to marry a woman or marry anybody, it would have been my mom. Because he just doesn't be getting married like that. She still talks to him. Yeah, y'all, yes. My mom is a dummy. She still talks to my dad. They talk. My mom is like, well, I don't like burning bridges. And I'm like, every man has burnt their bridge with you. Every man. But it's burnt on. And the funny thing is that the men decide to stop talking to my mom. Not my mom. My mom will keep talking to you. But the men are like, you know what? I've already used you up. I don't need you. So I'm done talking to you. Like, oh my gosh. I'm sure it increased after the show started. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Samoa, that was it. Whatever happened to the Russian guy? Mm-hmm. He makes less than me. He can't afford to be sending shit. Girl. She has a new boyfriend. She posted and deleted. Oh, you talking about Nafisa? Because I don't follow her on YouTube because it's just boring. But yeah. La follow gay. What gay? Okay, listen, y'all. Okay, before you guys judge me, right? My dad, everybody says he's gay. Everybody that knows him says it. And I've just never like, I just can't. Y'all are so stupid. The comments, you said, what, gay? Like in your Soulja Boy voice. Oh my God, yes. Okay, so here's what happened. No, I'm judging. Okay, so let me give you guys some examples of what my dad would do. And y'all can make the decision on if you think he's gay or not, okay? So, for example, but here's the thing. Just understand, guys, Nigerian people are very different than American people. Nigerian men will have a king-size bed, and all three of them are all sleeping in the bed together because that's just how it was. And that's just how it is, okay? And just picture my dad in the 80s and the 90s, okay? He came to America and he did gay things. Okay, but he was still doing like gay things, even though my mom would tell him that's gay. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, so one time he was like washing a car. He would come, true, it's not accepted to be gay for them. It's not. But he was doing some gay stuff. He would go outside, wash the car in like these pink tight shorts, a pink crop top. And he would just be like washing the car in this tight outfit. But it was the 90s and a lot of guys were wearing like crop tops. But like he was just gay. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't even I don't even know what else to tell y'all. He was gay. And also he was never really interested in anybody that he was gay. You so stupid, y'all. Crop top. Yes, and my mom would be like, Larry, like, why are you wearing she would be telling my dad to not be putting on certain outfits, and he would wear it, and he would tell her that she was like jealous of him and stuff. So that's like one example where I'm like, you gay. Okay, second thing. It was not uncommon for him to be trying on my mom's clothes. Like my mom would have heels and he would be like, ooh, my feet would look better in these all the time. And my mom would be like, excuse me, you wear like a size 12. I'm a size 7. No. And stuff like that. Okay. Second of all, with women that my dad would be dating. Okay. So you guys know how like a lot of good looking gay guys, they'll have a lot of girlfriends. Like they'll be cheating on their wife, having a lot of women, right? But like they will never commit. Okay, the reason why it's confusing is because straight guys do this too. They'll have a lot of girlfriends, they won't commit to them, they'll be cheating and all that. My dad, like, he's not a commitment type of person. And most Nigerian men are. Even if they're cheating on their wives, they are. My dad is not that type of person. Wait, what? Heels? Yes. A cross-dresser tease. Girl, yes. And he was just like, this is normal. No, it's not. And my mom has a lot of other gay stories, but I never I didn't really need to hear more from her because I was just like, he's gay. Like something's going on with him. He's either bi, and it's fine. I don't even care. Whatever. I don't even care, to be honest with you. But I just know that he is a user, and he always had multiple girlfriends. So like he would have us living with a girlfriend, and he would be living with like another woman, but like it would never go anywhere. Like for instance, he's been dating the same woman, the same 2 or 3 women for like 10 or 20 years. And he doesn't live with them. He doesn't see them, maybe like on a holiday. So girl, I don't know. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, and even his brother said, and his brother is very, very Nigerian. He was like, now my dad lives in Oklahoma, and his brother was like, and his brother's very, very protective over him. He said, he said that he's not the marrying type, AKA, you don't even like women, just be real here, right? But he said, like, if he was to marry somebody, it would have had to be my mom, even though he was a liar, a cheater, and he was selfish, and he wasn't a good husband. Yeah. So why are they putting up with his ass? Because women just do things that don't make any sense. My dad is not providing for any of these women. They're all Black women. He had one white girl, but I'm honestly not even sure what he's doing now. It's just my uncle tells me. My uncle's embarrassed, so he's just like, whatever. Now that's some tea. So my friend is gay, but the guy he's messing with also talks to a girl, and I know her. We're not friends, but I want to tell her. But then again, I'm like, let me mind my business and drink my water. Not Lil Boosie. Wait, is Boosie, you guys think Lil Boosie's gay? I thought so too, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm like, and then my dad, like, okay. I don't even know how to explain it. He just does things that I like. Even as a kid, it was so questionable. I was just like, and I would just say, Dad, why do you do this and why do you do that? And it was never like he would just be like, because that's what I do. I just, true. My mom put up with a lot of BS from my dad. She finally had enough after 30 years. Exactly. Guys, we're women. Like, women will just put up with anything, especially when you don't really know better or you haven't seen better. You just put up with whatever, like, and I mean, we're a new generation of women. We are more independent. We don't have to deal with a lot of the BS that we did back in the day. So, a lot of people are not putting up with this anymore, but a lot of people still are, But I mean, but my dad is also very good looking. He's not, and he's tall, but he's not, like, it's not enough for me to be like, I question if my dad was gay because he gossiped and cries like a damn female. Yes. And my dad, my dad is so vain. Like, he always, he has to look good. Even if his children don't look good, he has to look good. He buys himself new cologne, new suits. He had a Jerry curl even when I was a kid. Like, that was 15 years ago, and I'm pretty sure he still has one. So, I mean, he just really cared about his looks. Boosie is definitely suppressing something, 100%. I mean, if you're trying to get your kids' dick sucked to keep them straight, usually you got something else going on with yourself. Hell no, that's not right. The kids come first. Exactly. But no, I've always come last. Jerry curl. Yes, girl. 2000s, my dad still has a Jerry curl. So any man that can even still do something like that, I'm just... So, like I said, my dad is very borderline. He could just be metrosexual. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, I think he is. But I don't think he's living in his truth. I'm pretty sure he had boyfriends. There's, something going on. Like when we were younger, or even now, like, he's probably, because he has these women who he only sees a couple times a year, he probably has a boyfriend or something. My parents had Jerry curls in the 80s before I was born to see it. No, y'all, I actually lived through a fucking Jerry curl phase. And it's sad. Oh my goodness. I mean, my mom has so many gay stories about my dad and stuff. But he'll deny it. So it's not even worth bringing up. It's not even worth it or anything. Okay, guys, so I'm going to have to get off here only because I'm tired and she's hungry and she's kicking like crazy. Oh my God. It's very strange. You guys can't see it because my saggy breasts are, but there's this thing that keeps going across, and that's her arm. Her little body, I think it's her arm or something, or a fist. Something keeps rolling across here, and it makes me jump, and it actually makes me laugh because it tickles so much. Yeah, so I'm gonna go eat something. I'm not even really hungry, but she's gonna be hungry. It's so weird. But yeah, I missed you guys so much. Good night, y'all. It's been fine. It's been almost 3 hours. So anyway, I don't know. Can you guys let me know if you want to do it again on this weekend? I was thinking I don't know, Sunday when everybody's off or something. I mean, obviously it would be in the evening time just in case you guys have to work. So it won't be the last live. Enjoy it before you're forced to give the boob every hour. Exactly. Good night, guys. Yeah, so let's try for Sunday. You guys can DM me and let me know. Yes, please, Sunday. Sure, we can. Okay, good. Okay, sounds good. I'll post the link on Sunday. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night. Bye. Can I end this? Oh, yeah, I can.